So I went to sleep kind of early at I think 8-ish or 9-ish or something. So I woke up a minute ago, got up, went to the bathroom, come out of the bathroom, and there's a train horn going off as I come out of the bathroom. And then as I'm starting this live stream, the train horn was still going off, and then the engine sound started up as I started the live stream. And then now I don't hear anything. But they out there though. Oh. Let's see, that's out there. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. I just saw one car drive by. I don't know. Just saw one car drive by. But yeah, it was quiet. There was nothing happening. I went to the bathroom, come out of the bathroom, there's a train horn. I also woke up to one bed bug. Just one. I keep waking up, and then there's one bed bug. Then I kill it, and there's no bed bugs. So I don't know where they're coming from, but I don't know. And I don't know if they're feeding on me when I sleep, because I got long sleeves on, long pants on. Just sleeping with long sleeves, long pants, and a hoodie on. Oh, here's one. Here's one. Where did he go? Fuck. Oh, there he is. Alright, there's one, and he's dead now. Alright. Now I don't see any anymore. But yeah, what is it? The last 3 nights, I woke up, whoa, last night I woke up in the middle of the night and I didn't see any. But then when I woke up again, I saw one on my shirt, and then the night before that, or the morning before that, or whatever, I saw one like on my pillow and one under my pillow or whatever. Then I saw one last night, and then I saw one tonight. When I wake up, just like crawling on my shirt. And then I just saw that one on the pillow right now. But now I don't see any more. I keep checking my shirt over and shit, and I keep looking, and I keep flipping pillows over and looking, and I don't see any. So, now I don't see any. So now I don't see any bed bugs. So that's cool. So how's everybody doing out there? We got 2 people on live stream. What's up, everybody? I see a bed bug in the box again. I see one in the box. I see one crawling on the box where I keep seeing them. But just on this box though. Not in the other box. That's the box is sitting on top of. Or anywhere around the box. But just in that box. So I killed that one now. Like, I don't know where they be hiding in the box and how they keep coming out and how they are still in the box. How many are in the box, bro? How do I keep seeing them in the box? How many are in the box? Like, they gotta be gone eventually, right? If I keep killing them. Because they're not feeding off of me, because I'm not in the box. So how are they still in the box? I don't get it. Let's see, is there any on the mattress right now? And how are they still in the mattress too? Because I'm not sleeping on the mattress. Alright, I don't see any on the mattress right now. Let's check the pillows again. Do I see them on the pillows? No. Nope, don't see him on the pillows. Nope, don't see him underneath the pillows. Nope, don't see him. Alright. Don't see him. Don't see him on the backpack. Don't see him on the pillows. Let's look in the box again. Do I see another one on the box? Nope. Okay. Now I see a baby one over here where I see him sometimes. But I haven't seen him over here in a minute though. Okay, killed the baby one. Okay, now I don't see him again. Okay, now I don't see him again. If anyone can send something to my Cash App or PayPal, I would appreciate it because I just keep spraying rubbing alcohol. And can use some help. Can use some help. Okay, I deleted the other video the other day because I didn't like. I don't know. I just deleted it, but I'm gonna talk about it again. There's someone that I work for, that I've been working for, that just keeps postponing. I hear someone walking around right now. I think they're doing synchronizers. I don't know. They just keep postponing this. Like, they keep saying, we're gonna work, and then we don't. And then sometimes we do, though. But they keep postponing it. And they'll be like, we're gonna work tomorrow. For sure. That's what they said the last time. We're gonna work tomorrow for sure. And then tomorrow comes, and then it's not for sure. And they're like, oh, sorry, I got a thing. But she was like, I got a thing on Sunday. But it was Wednesday. Like, I gotta go somewhere on Sunday, so we'll work next week. But I'm like, but it's Wednesday though, why can't you work today? And then they can't answer, and they ghost me. Like, I start asking questions, and they're like, oh, gotta go, and then they ghost me. And then they won't answer their phone, and they won't answer my questions. Because I'm like, why can't we work today? And I'm like, why did you forget that you were going on vacation the last time? Because the last time they were like, I gotta go out of town. But like, how do you forget that you're going on vacation? You probably already have your bags packed days ahead of time. You just forget that you gotta go on vacation tomorrow. It just doesn't make any sense. So I start asking questions, and then they get mad at me that I'm asking questions, and then they ghost me. And they're like, you better be careful how you talk to me or I won't help you out anymore. But like, I'm just asking questions. But anyway, so I'm trying to make money, and they just do that, and then sometimes we do work though, but then it's like they can only let me make enough. They can only let me make, they can't let me make too much money. So then because then I won't be in fight or flight mode anymore. So they gotta keep me in fight or flight mode. So it feels like. Then my main job, they were giving me more hours, and then now they're not anymore. And they might start giving me more hours again, but I don't know. And then some days, like, some days there's less work, some days there's more work at the job. So some days, like, there's been a few days where they're like, don't come in today, we don't got any work today. Some other days, I'm there longer, get more hours. And then they were giving me extra hours, but now they're not. And yeah, just trying to make some not even extra money, just trying to make enough money. So if anyone can hit the Cash App or PayPal, it would help, because I'm just trying to make enough money. But yeah, but they like act like we're gonna work and then we don't, and it's like they're dangling a carrot in front of my face and then they're pulling it away. Because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna work tomorrow, I'm gonna make money. And I expect that I'm gonna make money, and then I don't. And they're like, we'll work next week. I see a little baby bed bug on the box now. I see a little tiny baby. He's getting the rubbing alcohol, his little baby face. In a diaper full of rubbing alcohol. So yeah, I think people are just playing games. With the money. And then it's like, we'll work, and then I'll make money, and then they'll be like, we'll work again tomorrow or whatever, and then they postpone it. So like, I make a little bit of money, and then they postpone it again, and then who knows when we're gonna work again. And like, they postponed it the last time, and then they postponed it again. So they're like, we'll work in a week. and then it's a week later, and then they're postponing it again a week later. So it's like, are we gonna work next week? Or are you gonna postpone it again? Like, what the fuck? Like, just say we're gonna work in 3 weeks from now. Like, why do you keep postponing it? And why would you say a day, the day before? Why would you say we're gonna work tomorrow for sure? That's what they said the other day. We're gonna work tomorrow for sure. Or I was like, can you work today? And they're like, not today, but tomorrow for sure. And then tomorrow comes and they're like, I gotta go somewhere Sunday. Today's Wednesday, but for some reason I gotta go somewhere Sunday, so we're not working today. See you next week. What? Any stalkers out there now? No. No, I don't see him. But if I keep looking, I'll see him. But I don't see him. I hear engine sounds though. I think they're stalking. So the other day, there's this guy walking up to a car, and he was like looking right at me as he like walks up to his car and just like stands there and like waits for the right moment to open his car door, and he's just like looking over at me. And it's just like so obvious that he's looking at me because he's a stalker. And stall time. People just be looking over at me with these looks on their face. Or just standing by. Like I saw these kids standing by a car yesterday with the trunk open, and they're just like looking over at me across the street. And then they close the trunk next to me. And like the children stalkers, like, will always give themselves away too, because like, I don't know. I don't know if like the children, like, they have less self-control of like of like hiding it or whatever. I don't know, but like a lot of the children stalkers, they'll have this like smirk on their face or whatever. They'll be like looking directly at me as they stalk me. Maybe walking up sync. So now it's quiet again. My refrigerator synced on me a minute ago, like a few minutes ago. But now it's quiet again. And I was talking about the one-handed pocketer guy already, but I haven't seen that in a while. One hand in the pocket. I think. I don't think I've seen it in a while. Until the two ones that I saw. There's the guy in the parking lot and the guy walking up the street the other night when I was recording. So I don't think I've seen it in a while, but it's just something I always see though, is people walking with one hand in their pocket all the way up a block. And it just makes no sense to me. Cause I've never done that. Unless you got a coffee cup, a cigarette, a cell phone, or something in your hand. I've never walked all the way up a block with one hand in my pocket. Have you? Unless you got a cigarette in your hand, in your other hand, a cell phone, a coffee cup, or something in your hand. Or unless you got like a gun in your pocket and you're about to rob somebody or something. You got one hand in your pocket because you got a gun in there or something. Like, I don't know why you would walk all the way up a block with one hand in your pocket. But people do always walk up, or occasionally I'll see them walking up a block with one hand in their pocket, and then they'll walk by me at a stalker up moment. With the Masonic hidden hand, one hand in the pocket. And then those dogs on the video yesterday were barking when a truck drove out in front of me, and then they stopped barking when I walked up to the street. And then the other dog the other day was barking when I got across the street. And it's audible on the camera. And then that other dog the other day was barking when I got across the street, and then he was walking up sync on me without without his owner anywhere in sight. And he's like on a leash that's like a walking leash. And he runs right up to me like he's gonna bite me. And he's barking synced. And they'd be barking up synced. And if you walk it up, see. So, I don't know. It's just crazy how I always catch these things on camera, right? Like, it's just like a phenomenon. It's just like there's always dogs barking at streets and shit. It's like a phenomenon or something. This is phenomenal. What do I see? I see a baby bed bug. I see a baby bed bug crawling on a pillow. Where the fuck are they coming from? Where the fuck are they coming from, bro? Anyway, he's dead now. Anyway, he's a dead bug. Cool. Now I don't see any more. No, I don't see any bed bugs. I don't see any in the box. I don't see any anywhere right now. So, how's everybody doing out there? And then I always see, like, at the library, they'll bring, like, these mentally handicapped people in there. And a lot of them are always stalking me. It's really sad. And then that one guy, I think he's mentally handicapped. That one guy that I always see on his bike, and he had the Epstein Island shirt yesterday. He's always stalking. He's always synchronizing on me. And then like last winter, he was always like shoveling snow sinks. Like he just hangs out at that coffee shop, and he just like shovel the snow sink when I walk by, and he would like shovel the snow off of the. Now I see another baby bed bug. Fuck. Die, bitch. Die. But you like shovel the snow, and then you like scoop the snow off of the sidewalk onto the street next to me, or like hit the shovel on the ground next to me. Not just him, like I've seen other people shoveling snow sink. You shoveling snow sink, they be blowing snow sinks, they be plowing snow sinks. They be sweeping sinks, they be everything. One day I was walking, they were putting up these lights that are in the like middle of downtown, like in the middle of the street, like on the median thing or whatever. They put them up like the start of this summer or something, I think. But they were putting those up, and I'm walking up the street, and this guy, he's like drilling in the light, but he's just standing there until I walk by him, and then he starts drilling when I walk by him. And and the maintenance people are always like, they'll always be doing things downtown like that, like in the middle of the street, where they're either like working on the lights or whatever in the middle of the street, or they're like working on the plants or whatever, or digging holes or whatever. They'll be synchronized when I walk by them, or they'll get in a truck when I walk by them, or whatever. The maintenance people are always synchronizing when they're out working or just out driving around. The street worker, maintenance people are always synchronizing. As you can see on all of my videos, they're always driving around synchronized and synchronizing. I don't know. Got 5 people in the live stream. Woo! It's a party tonight. How's everybody doing? I'm probably about to go to sleep again, but maybe not, because I keep seeing baby bed bugs crawling around. So I want to make sure. Here's another one. Here's a little tiny little baby one. That's a little tiny one. A little newborn. Rubbing alcohol, Merc. So yeah, I don't want to go to sleep yet, cause then I'm gonna wake up, and I'm gonna not be able to sleep probably, cause I'm gonna be paranoid of bed bugs. Alright, let's look in the box. Alright, don't see any in the box. Alright, let's flip over all the pillows. Are there any that are spawning? Are they spawning out of the bed bug dimension under my pillow? No, I don't see any hell spawn bed bugs under my pillow right now. Whenever I smell some sulfur in the air, I'm gonna check again. Alright, I don't see any on the bag. Alright. Alright, I don't see any. So like, but like they all stay in one spot, like I said. So like, I don't see them in the kitchen ever. I don't see them over, like by my door ever. I don't see them over here ever. I just see them in the box. And then I saw the one over here, like on the suitcase a minute ago. But I haven't seen one on the suitcase in like a long ass time. Until that one, and it was just a little baby one. But I just see him on the box, on the backpack, and then I just be seeing him on these pillows that I'm sleeping on, and like crawling on my shirt when I wake up occasionally. But then I'll kill him, and then I won't see him anymore until I go to sleep, and then I wake up, and I got one bed bug on me, but just one. And then, like, I don't know, like where they're coming from on the pillows. Like, are they migrating from other places, I guess? But then other times when I see them, they're not migrating. They're still in the same spot. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't get it. But now I don't see them on the pillows. I keep double, triple checking. I don't see them. Yet. Like I said that earlier, right? I said I didn't see them on the pillows, and then I saw a couple of them on the pillows. But now I don't see them on pillows. But like, I never see them on the boxes that the other boxes stacked on top of. I never see them in those boxes. I just see them on the top box. Because I had a pile of clothes sitting in that box that had bed bugs on it, and I was spraying them with rubbing alcohol a bunch of times, and they kept like multiplying, it seemed. Like, I would just wake up and there would be a bunch of baby bed bugs crawling on this pile of clothes and shit. So like, I kept spraying them, it kept happening, so I threw the clothes in the bag, and then occasionally I see bugs crawling out of this box. Or like crawling on the box and inside the box. But I don't see them on the other box, underneath the box, or any of those boxes. I don't see them around the box. I don't see them like on the floor around the box. I don't see them in the kitchen ever. I don't see them over here ever. But somehow they're getting on these pillows. But I don't know. And then there's probably still some in the mattress. Gotta wait for them to crawl out and then spray them in the face with rubbing alcohol. So eventually there's gotta be none left in the mattress, right? If I keep doing that. Right? Like, eventually I'm gonna see none of them, right? Okay, now I see one on the pillow, bro. Now I see one on the pillow. I see a baby one on the pillow now again. I see a baby one on the fucking pillow. Dead. Like, where did he come from? I just checked the pillow 2 fucking seconds ago. I was just in here. I just flipped the pillow over and looked it over, and now there's one on the pillow. And where the fuck did he come from? Was he inside the pillow or what? Fuck. Check my clothes over again. Do I see any on my clothes? Nope. Don't see any on my clothes. Thought I heard a siren, but I don't hear a siren. There was a siren yesterday in my apartment, I think. There was a bunch of sirens. All the days are kind of melting together. I think it was the day before yesterday. There's a bunch of sirens. Fire truck sirens and ambulance sirens. Yeah, it was the day before yesterday. Or the day before today. Whatever. And then I heard like a police siren last night, I think. I think it was a police siren. Or tonight, not last night. Like I went to sleep at like 8 o'clock or something, or like 9 o'clock, and I woke up like an hour ago. But I kind of want to go back to sleep, but I kind of don't though, because of fucking bed bugs. Just want to make sure that I kill off all the little baby bed bugs that are crawling around. And I wonder, like, did somebody plant bed bugs in here? Like, where do bed bugs come from? My refrigerator just turned off. I think it was walking up sync. My refrigerator be walking up sync. Walking up sync. See all those coins? I'm rich. Walk it up, see. Walk it up, see. Walk it up, see. Walk it up, walk it up. Walk it up, see. Walk it up, walk it up. 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 Walk it up, see. This is gonna be a masterpiece, bro. Walk it up, see. I think I hear someone talking. Walk it up, see. But yeah, and then they were shooting frequencies in my ears the other day a lot, and then today, not so much. The day before, they were a lot. I hear someone talking again. I think he's walking up, see. Ooh. Welcome to sleep. So, I don't know what else to talk about, really. Anything? I don't know. Just go watch my videos. I don't gotta over explain myself. It's right there on video. Maybe welcome to sleep. But yeah, it's quiet right now. But if I go outside right now, there's gonna be stalkers. But if I look out my window right now, there might not be stalkers. Like I might look out my window and see no stalkers. And like even if I just like keep looking, I'll see no stalkers. This light in the sky moved up, and I think it might be a drone. Thought it was might be a star, but I think it might be a drone. I don't see any other stars. But I don't see any stalkers though. But if I go outside right now, there will probably be a stalker right at the door, and they're gonna be stalkered up the entire time that I'm out there. It might be a few stalkers. It might only be a handful of stalkers, but they're gonna be out there if I go out there right now. It was just funny to me how there'd just be none, and then I go out there, and then they're out there. Like, it's funny, but it's not. But it's just funny how it's like completely quiet right now. And if I go out there, they're gonna be out there. I'm gonna be hearing engine sounds and dogs barking and shit. Well, I don't see a bed bug, but usually right around when I say that, I see one. Like I summon them or something. But I don't see one. I don't see one. Maybe I'll go to sleep now. Can I go to sleep now, God? The bed bug's gone. Welcome up, see. But yeah, um, like I always see families walk around with their children stalking, and like their children would be like mocking me. This is like a family event to bring your children stalking, teach them how to stalk, and then walk by and mock me and stalk, be a little stalker bully. This is regular to bring your children out stalking and teach them how to be a little bully. And then there was the leaf blower yesterday that turned off at the center of the street and like walked away next to me synced. I see someone with a leaf blower out in front of their house with a leaf blower like a regular person, you know? And I'm just like, this is gonna sink, right? Every time I see a leaf blower, every time I see a weed whacker, every time I see a lawnmower, every time I see a snow shovel, or whatever, they always gotta be walking up sync. Every time. It never fails, they always be walking up sync. Well, I mean, there's been a few lawnmowers that I've seen that I don't know if they are stuff. I shouldn't say every time, but like most of the time. And then those other ones, I don't know if they're stalking me or not, but like most of the time, if I see a lawnmower or a leaf blower or a weed whacker or whatever, or just a person, if I just see a guy standing, I'm like, oh shit, here we go. And then I'm usually right. And he's walking up to me. And he's like, walking up. So yeah, so I saw the leaf blower and I was like, she's gonna be walking up to me. And then she was. And then there's a guy that was like her husband or something. And he's like yelling something synced behind me as a car drove in front of me. Like after I walked by her. And yeah. And then people would be like in their backyards with like a power saw some type of power tool or a hammer or whatever, or a nail gun, and they'll be walking up zinc. So, yep, and then I've heard a lot of synchronized church bells lately. I see a baby bed bug right now crawling on the fucking pillow. Dead. uh. What was I saying? I don't know. Oh yeah, church bells. I've been hearing a lot of church bells synchronizing lately. Which I hear church bells pretty fairly often, but I've been hearing more of them lately. And then, like I said the other day at work, there was a church bell out of town when I was on delivery. There's a synced church bell. And there was a synced tornado siren when I went out of town on delivery one day. I think it was synced. Probably synced. Like they were testing the tornado siren or whatever. And they do it synced in this town for sure. They'll sync that. So it was probably synced. Walking up zinc. I don't see any bed bugs now. Nope, I don't see any bed bugs now. Nope, still don't see any bed bugs. Wait, what if I look away and then look back? Alright, I don't see any bed bugs. I think I'm gonna maybe go to sleep in a minute, but probably not yet. But I think I'm gonna get off of YouTube though. Does anyone got anything to say? Oh, there's just one person in here now? You got anything to say? I'm probably gonna get off of here. And then probably right when I get off here, they're gonna be walking up zinc. My neighbor's gonna be coughing through the walls or something. There's gonna be a truck beeping outside, or there's gonna be a siren, or there's gonna be a walking up zinc. Or there's gonna be someone literally walking up saying, or there's gonna be nothing, maybe. Might be nothing. It might be my light flickering. It might be my sink dripping. I don't know. Maybe my refrigerator. But I'll probably get off here now. So I think it was a good talk. You know, there's other things I could say. It's like repeating myself, but yeah, they be walking up saying. Let's see. Fake pullovers. That's one thing. Like, I still haven't seen any fake pullovers. I thought I was gonna see one. I thought I was gonna see one the other day because I was talking about it. They didn't do it though. So I still haven't seen any fake pullovers in a long ass time. But they always used to do the fake pullovers. So I just think that's interesting how they always used to do it and then they don't anymore. And I saw one like a few months ago or whatever. And then I haven't seen one since then. But I still see lots of piglets walking up seeing. They just meet me at intersections and shit. But they don't do the fake pullovers anymore. But they probably will someday. And then there was the one video. It's on, I think it's on my other channel, on Cat the Glitch. But I was recording live on Instagram. And I made a video out of it, put it on YouTube. But there was an ambulance that like drove out synced as I was walking like toward the fire station. They drove out of the fire station synced. And then I walk up to the intersection like where they turned or whatever, and I look up the street and I see the lights of the ambulance like way up the street, like sitting parked. So I walk all the way up the street and it took like 15 minutes. It was like from the time when the siren drove out to the time when I walk up to the ambulance, it took like 15 minutes. And it drove out synced with the siren. And so I walk all the way over there and I'm walking up, and I walk up to the ambulance and they're coming out of the door as I walk by, like with a stretcher with nobody on it. But like they're coming out when I walk by the door. And like I turn around and I walk back and they put the stretcher in the ambulance next to me, synced. And then they drive off synced behind me or whatever. And it was like 15, 20 whole minutes or whatever. And then they're just like bringing a stretcher out next to me. So you can go watch that video on Cat the Glitch. But I haven't seen a lot. I don't think I've seen any more of those like fake, like bringing the stretcher out and shit like that. Like I just see them driving by all the time. But I don't think I've ever seen that other than that one time. But I've seen other people's videos where they do that. Where they'll do the fake paramedic thing. But like I think that's the only time I've ever seen that. Actually, no, I think I saw it one other time. I think I saw it one other time. But the ambulance is always driving around with their siren sync though, like every day, multiple times a day. So they do that all the time. And when I see them without their siren, they're synchronizing it. Whenever I see an ambulance or a fire truck without their siren, they're synchronizing. And then they're synchronizing with their sirens. And then they're switching up the siren sound synchronized, and they're honking their horn synchronized. But right now, I don't see any bed bugs. I don't hear any synchronizers. So, I think I'm gonna get off here. At some point, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna finish Walking Up Sync. And we're gonna finish the song. It's gonna be a masterpiece. And we're gonna add some bars to it. So, stay tuned for that. I was gonna do it tonight, but I don't know. Stay tuned for that. Hit the Cash App or PayPal if you can. Subscribe to Cat the Glitch. Vote for Ill Cat. And have a good night, y'all. And don't be walking up